Hey everybody, welcome to T-Roy Cooks. I appreciate you joining. Today I got a brand new device I'm going to show you and make your life a lot easier in the kitchen if you're into sous vide. Now check this out. It's going to be great.
T-Roy's chilling in the backyard grilling, cooking up some barbecue for you. T-Roy's chilling in the backyard grilling, showing you that you can cook it too. Always with a beer or whiskey, but he cooks responsibly.
What we have here is the Typhur Sous Vide Station. And I'm going to tell you what, I've had some, let me get you up here. I've had some sous vide machines. In fact, my buddy Google sent me a nice one. But that was like 8-10 years ago. They've come a long way. Y'all check this out, folks. This is the Typhur Sous Vide Station. Got your lids, got a gasket all around it here. This tank is double walled, so it's insulated. I don't know if you can see it in there, but you know, it's double walled in there. So it's got an air gap. Oh, on the back side, folks, this is where the water goes through your circulator. And this big device right here, this is the circulator. I'll move this out of the way and show it to you real quick. This is the circulator. This, you can see it's got a magnet thing right here. It sticks on right there, and then through induction, it charges this, which is your vacuum sealer. Okay, vacuum sealer. Just charges right there. Just leave it right there. This big 12.3-inch display is a command center. This whole device here replaces the immersion blender that you used to get when you would try to do some sous vide. Okay, so there's no hole in the lid. There's no hole in the lid here. There's no immersion blender. This is the device right here. So all you do is push this up against it right here, and then this pushes down and it locks in. And to tell you up here that it's locked in, and to release it, got a button right here on top. But we're fixing to cook, so I need to have that baby on. Now, what else we got over here I can show you? On the display, we're in manual mode, which is this top selection right here. You can change the temp. It's got a little scroll dial here. You can change the hours, the minutes. You can schedule something for the future. Let's say you want to cook a steak when you get home at 7 p.m. tonight. You can have this thing scheduled to come on at 5 p.m. And it'll tell you what you need to do to preserve the meat while it's sitting in here and get it going. Or you could just go ahead and start it manually right here. This chef's cap icon, this will get you new recipes, chef favorites, quick and easy. And let's just see, I'm gonna cook some ribeye tonight. There you go. It's got a ribeye, sous vide ribeye steak. There you go. And it's got videos here. So this is very geared towards the newbie where you don't know anything about sous vide. And that's fine. You get this, you get all the stuff that you need. You get your vacuum sealer. You get the head with the sous vide part, the immersion blender thing is what I'm saying. The immersion, not blender. It circulates the water, gets it hot really fast, because this is a big unit, folks. Gets the water hot a lot faster than my old unit, let me tell you. It comes with 2 bags, and they've got these little valves right here that this connects to, and that sucks all the air out for you. And these bags are reusable. They just kind of a Ziploc or zip tie, anyway, like that. You open them up, put your meat in there, seal it up, vacuum seal it, good to go. It comes with 20 bags of smaller size, 20 bags of the larger size. I think these are like 10 by 9 inch, something like that, and these are like 11 by 13, somewhere in that vicinity. And I mentioned the 12.3 inch screen. This is a 12-liter tank to hold your water and all the other stuff. This also comes with some weights. Okay, you got little clip-on weights so you can clip on to the bottom of your bag here when you put your meat in there. Clip that in and it sits down in there like that. Also, got these little tabs on them. And if you look down here, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but down here they have little slots that you can sit that in there and it'll hold it. So if you got multiple bags in here, keep them from flying all around in the water while they're cooking. Keep them stationed right where you want them, folks. They've got this whole ring is lined with these type of connectors like that. So got that. Also on these the hangers, the weights, they've got measurements on here. I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera, but these are measurements. That's to measure the thickness, because this thing will ask you how thick your meat is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's see what it says here. Let's start. All right. Sous vide ribeye, prepare the water bath. All right, we need to do that. So let me get some water here. We'll bring you right back. All right, now I got my steak out. And you remember I showed you they have this scale for measuring? They give it to you so you can measure how thick your steak is. And mine, according to this, is, let's see, inches be 1.5. That's 1.5 inches thick. Now, seasoning. What do we need to do? Salt and pepper this baby. Put a little garlic on there if you want. This has everything I need. Smiling Swine barbecue, folks. Steak and chop is my favorite steak rub of all. Just give her a nice heavy coat. Be sure and coat your steaks really good. Oh, it's for sous vide. You really want to have a thick steak, at least 1.5 inches, guys. Don't be skimping on your thickness when you're doing sous vide. It ain't gonna turn out right. Got a little time. Actually, I could do this in the bag, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and do it right now. All right, put all this in the bag real quick. Get that out of the way. All right. Now, zip tie this baby up. Or zip it up. I don't know why I keep saying zip ties, because there ain't no zip ties in here. Now I did notice, you got to make sure that this thing is zipped really, really tight, because if it's not, you won't get a vacuum. Now, pull this off the side of the water circulator there. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna try to get it where y'all can see it, but push this down on here like that. Push the button, and start sucking the air out. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's just got to be on a flat surface, guys. You suck all the air out and it'll turn itself off just like it just did. Just like that. Good to go. Put this back over here on the station. Let it finish doing its thing. All right, so we know we got a 1.5 inch thick steak. Let's get back up here and let's dial that in. So we got 1 1/4, 1 5/8, 1.5 right there. All right, next. Medium rare. Let's go medium. Oh, medium on mine. All right, so for medium, the computer says 135 hour and 27 minutes. Let's start preheating it. You can see the water starting to circulate, and it picks up down here, goes through the system, and then comes back out down here. There you go. Now it's circulating, heating the water up. And I put hot tap water in here from my sink, so it's 103. Excuse me. This is 103 degrees right now. So I'm gonna let this get up to 135 or whatever it was set at, and bring you right back. All right, we're almost up to 135, 134.6 Fahrenheit to be exact. So this thing's fixing to chime and let you know. And I forgot to mention, you can also pull this up. They've got an app from Typhur you can download to your phone, and you can control this remotely through your phone, through Wi-Fi or cell tower or whatever. But you can change the temp, time, check on everything, see how it's doing, all that kind of good stuff. So this is pretty close to 135. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. I am gonna weight this down with this weight here at the bottom. There we go. I was hoping to have this thing chime for you, just so you can hear what it sounds like. Actually, when I do this, I didn't put enough water in there, so the steak's still about 1 inch above the water line here. And I forgot to mention, there's a max fill and a min fill line on here on the back that you can look at. But since that's not hanging all the way down, I'm just gonna put it in there so it is submerged. All right, and that's gonna cool the water down. But anyway, it's gonna come back up to 135. We're gonna let it go for, what I say, 1 hour and 27 minutes is what it called for the program here. And also, if you just get stuck on one of these steps, you can play the little video here, and it'll show you exactly how to season your steak, or how to hook this thing in the side, or how to do the vacuum sealer on your bag. And it's got volume. It's a video, so it's got volume as well as video. So anyway, we're going to go back to cooking. Be right back. All right, the cook is complete. And I was actually watching some football and got a notification on my phone saying, hey man, this thing's done. So that's pretty cool. And also, I got to finish watching my game because this thing, once it reaches the end of the cook, it holds the same temp for up to 4 hours. So that's pretty cool too. All right, this water's pretty warm, but it's not crazy. Take that off. Yeah, put that down there somewhere. All right, so I need to take my steak out real quick. Let's do this for you. Show you how all this goes. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is put some paper towel down because we need to dry the steak. If you don't dry it, you won't be able to get that nice sear on it, which is what you're gonna want to do. Because look at this right here. See that? That's not very appetizing looking, is it? That's how steaks come out, though. You know, they do that like that, and that bag's reusable. You wash that bag, man. Use it again up until a number of times, you know, 2 or 3, 4 times. The seal may stop working on it or something, you know. But anyway, it's reusable. Pat this thing dry, really good. Get all the moisture that you can off of it, because we don't want no dead apple brown steak, which is what that is. I mean, that is not appetizing. But we're gonna make it appetizing here in just a second. Let me gather all my stuff I need. I'm gonna shut this off. There's a little off and on button right here at the very top. I don't know if y'all can see that, but right here at the very top. Just turn that off. Well, I guess I gotta hit next. Next. Remove the, oh yeah, it's gotta take the water out. That's what it is. All right, tells you how to sear the ribeye and everything. Okay, here we go. All right, see it says draining up here, so that's cool. All right, we're good to go. And I'll turn it off later. Let's get this thing outside. Let me show you how we're gonna sear this baby up. It's gonna be fun. Watch this. All right, guys, you can go about doing the sear on the steak any way that you think is feasible. The way I'm gonna do it is with a flamethrower. I got me a flamethrower, y'all. I got this one right here off Amazon. They're pretty cheap nowadays, 30, 40 bucks. I think I paid 40 for this one, but should do the job. All right, let's get that steak on my grill because I don't want to burn anything up in the house. That's why I'm outside. So let me bring it out here where y'all can see what's going on. All right, there's my steak. Just gonna throw it over here on the empty side. Ain't no heat in here whatsoever. Now, let's see if I can get this baby to lighten this wind because it's pretty windy out here. Give it a little crank of gas, a little light. There we go. All right, I pulled the trigger. Oh yeah, baby. That's looking pretty good, y'all. Right on, baby. Dude, that looks good. I think that's all I need right there. All right, turn that baby off. Heck yeah, man. And folks, for a guy, there ain't nothing better than having a flamethrower in your hand. Let me tell you, that's fun. All right, I'm took care of my napkin right here. I told y'all it's windy. All right, let's just cut it right down the middle, y'all. See what happens here. There you go. Should be a nice medium. Tell you what, this is tender. No doubt about that. That's tender stuff right there, man. There we go, y'all. All right, let's cut a little bit of this up. See what happens. Do that. Throw a little bit more like that on here. Something like that. Anywho. Dude, this is so tender. Holy cow. I ain't believing it. Alright. That's what we got. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, folks, here we go. Got this nice. This is a medium. I cooked at 135. Medium steak. Ribeye. This is a black Angus ribeye that I bought locally from a local butcher. Had them cut up 1.5 inches, so I knew what it was when I bought it. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, baby. That's some very tender and still quite juicy steak. I love it. Medium, that's fine. I could do that all day, man. But this thing will do all your different, temps, depending on what you like. If you like it well done, that's fine. If you like it, still blue, you can do that too, Just remember, for steaks, you got to sear them, all right? They don't look too pretty. But folks, I hope y'all enjoy this. If you want to just start out with some sous vide, and you don't want to buy all the extra stuff, you just want one box that has everything you need to start sous vide, except for your whatever you're going to cook, your protein, your veggies, whatever. But everything else, all the essentials are there. You don't have to go anywhere else and buy certain bags or whatever. It's all in one box. So check out the Typhur Sous Vide Station. I'll put a link down below for you. I hope that that's something that y'all will check out, because I'm telling you what, I'm loving this thing. I'm going to check out some more recipes on that, because it's got a bunch of them in there, built in the computer. So it's got a bunch there. Also the app. You can look up the recipes and stuff and keep up with your cook on your app, on your phone or iPad or whatever. So y'all check that out, folks. Hope you did enjoy it. I know I did. It's always good eating a good steak and that flamethrower, boy. Put a link down below for that too. Hope y'all have a great one, and we'll see y'all very soon. If y'all enjoyed this, y'all give me some thumbs up. Hope you share the video. And when you do, please tell all your friends. Typhur cooks responsibly. Cheers, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.